So, shall we kick this off then? 90s hip-hop songs you would play to an alien to define hip-hop. On the website, as I've said, if you want to check out that website and the list as it is, we've got a few votes. They're going to go live on the Patreon soon. And these are what's currently polling, right? So this is what we're going to do today. Me and Ray are going to bring 3 tracks each. We're going to try to take 3 tracks off, and we're going to put it to the vote for the patrons to vote on. And then we shall find out how that all goes. There are 3 current polls already on the go. The first one, absolute landslide. I know it's going to be, but we'll do it for the functionality of having a poll. This is how we do it, Montel Jordan versus Real Hip Hop, Daz Effects. Now, it's because it's called Real Hip Hop, we had to do that, and it's just so obvious. But yes, I'm looking to see how many votes Montel gets. Carry the Weight, Exhibit versus Murder by UGK. I feel that we have 4 Exhibit tracks. I reckon that might go Murder's way, but we shall see how many UGK heads we have in the Patreon. And this one is, again, probably another landslide. At the Speed of Life, Exhibit versus OPP Naughty by Nature. Yo, quick reminder, if you're enjoying the show, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so you'll be kept up to date with all that we're doing. And also, man, get involved in the YouTube comments. Man, we love hearing from you fellow hip-hop heads. We love nerding out, so bring those takes and just bring that flavour, man, and we might even shout you out on the show. So yes, appreciate all the support. Now, back to the episode. Oh, right. I mean, yeah, I think we all know which way that would go. No shade on that song by Exhibit. It's amazing, but this is 100 tracks, people. 100 tracks. So
yeah, and like my argument as well, which I've already said, is that, you know, there's going to be 100 artists that have an amazing tune that should be on it. So we shouldn't be doing doubling up, tripling up, which we have. We did at the start. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Exhibit. Is it paparazzi? It probably is paparazzi, isn't it? If you're going to have
it probably is for the greater aliens knowing the idea of what underground is. This is what underground sounded like at that time. You know what I mean? You could make that argument for paparazzi. Yeah. I would make the argument for the Foundation purely because it gives that human side to aliens about father-son relationships. And I'm not sure. I mean, there are clearly great father-son songs in hip hop. I'm not sure many of them distill it and hit me as hard in the 90s as the Foundation. I think that's quite a necessary thing for an alien to know, right?
Yeah, but I don't think they need to know that. I think they need to know hip hop first, not about human relationships.
But with 100 songs, you can see how it has hip hop and how hip hop interprets that. Either way, I'm not arguing Exhibit. Why am I arguing? For some reason, I found myself arguing Exhibit now right around. I don't know how this has happened, but what I was going to say was, yeah, an artist, it could happen. Today, we're just going to try to do this way, and let's see where we land. Before I start, I can imagine Prince Paul giving you a strange sauna story, says Jack Patullo. Yeah, absolutely. I can see that. And you're right, Steve, as well. Prince Paul as Chess Rockwell. That is actually apt sauna. Yeah, I loved it. I love this, how it's taking off slowly. I love it. So we're going to go with 3.
Turns out it's the most hip-hop thing. It's the most hip-hop thing I did in the last 24 hours.
Is to be in the sauna. Is to be in the sauna. So, right, 3 tracks. Ray, I'm going to go to you first then, mate. What song do you think should be on this list from the 90s, and what song should be taken off?
I think this is a slam dunk because this selection, I'm just going to talk vaguely about it so that anyone, maybe they can guess, I don't know. It's the group has a rapper in it that is top 5, and he's completely missing from this list.
That's a good caveat. That's a good way to go in.
Yeah, he's completely missing from the list. He's 100% probably should have been one of the, I don't know about top 10 tunes. That's going too far. But, and I think the tune that I've selected is the best. Yeah, it's the best of the group. It's not the best example of this person rapping, but
please tell me what it is, man. Jesus Christ, this is so long-winded.
I was trying to think if there's anything else that could.
Anyone want to guess this in the chat? I'm sure.
It's also relevant to the aliens knowing what is important to people in hip hop knowing their roots.
Yo, yo, yo. Us here at the Crate 808 podcast have kicked off our Patreon. So if you don't know what Patreon is, it's a platform where you can go and for a small donation, you can help support us make more hip hop content for you. Go on to patreon.com/Crate 808 and you can check out all the little payment options you've got there. You can check out the 2 new episodes you'll be getting every month, live chats with us guys, just to rap nerd out with you guys. We're going to go into some wide-ranging episodes delving into the work of the Wu-Tang Clan, MF Doom and Jay Dilla, so get it locked if you want that new granular look at hip-hop. So go to our payment tiers on Patreon, big up yourselves. If you choose to support us, thank you so much. I will give you a personalised shout out on the show and we shall catch you in one of these live rooms and let's get this community going. So spread the word, much love for your time and peace out. Boom.
The Roots do what they do. Do what they do.
Fucking hell, all that. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay.
Long way around.
Yep.
But yeah, do what they do.
Fair.
Even what the tune is about as well is, people acting fake and all this kind of stuff. And that's part of what people in, I guess it was kind of at that stage, they were kind of a underground band, and they would the point of the tune is to comment on what people did when they became successful. And but yeah, there's one line within "Do What They Do" which is most important to me, is to MC require skills, I demand some shine. And that's obviously Black Thought. And he does show them. And yeah,
this is exactly how you live your life.
Say again?
That's exactly how you live your life and approach to hip hop.
Exactly. And also, yeah, just the Roots, they kind of occupy a unique space within hip hop in that they're not rapping, for the most part, not rapping over. It's a live band. It's a live band. It's they
replay shit. You're right. The Roots need to be on here. Absolutely. And you can go to, the first 3 albums, even organic. Well, I don't know if there's any organic tracks I put on here, but the first 3 albums, absolutely, they need to be on here. Yeah. Do you know what? I can't even argue. I would want this track to be on here. I'm trying to think any others that I think, like Dynamite is amazing, 100% Dundee. Those tracks are just incredible. Man, but there's so many from them other few albums. Yeah. Okay. So and the video and the beef afterwards with Biggie and stuff like that. So Biggie, see the video. Actually, I think might be the way that aliens would need to see how humans can self-criticize as well. Like, oh, we're humans. This is our hip-hop versions of this. And this is how we parody shit. How many parody videos have we got? I don't think we've got many parodies. We've got beef, on this like actual playlist, on this list. So, yeah, I think we could show them a bit of parody and kind of self-knowing and taking down. And then the Biggie thing, you got Biggie on this playlist as well. Like, I don't know, I can kind of see why he got a little bit annoyed with that video. But yeah. No, well, okay. So do you want more? What is the track you want to take off for Do You Want More though, Ray?
The Shiznit.
The Shiznit?
Yep.
Fuck. Okay, break this one down for me. Come on.
Because each artist can only have one tune on it. And Snoop's greatest tune off Doggy Style is What's My Name?
It's What's My Name is easily one of, fuck. I'm trying to think from an alien's perspective, you're getting pure G-Funk pop goodness. That is pop as well. Like, it was pop music.
Yeah, but it's also gangster and it's kind of introducing the aliens. I mean, Snoop's an icon, isn't he? So, I
think the Shiznit, although it probably is my favorite track Snoop's ever done, I think for an alien, you're probably going to get what you get in the Shiznit in other songs on this playlist. But I'm not going to make up anyone's mind. People out there, if you're on the Patreon, vote on how you feel. And that one's going to be interesting, I think. I think it's not going to go the way we think it might go. But the Roots, yeah. I mean, okay, right, I like that. That's 2 there. And what we got here, Toby says, yes, Ray, tune in with it. He's down for the Roots. How are there no Roots tunes, but there's 4 exhibit tracks? We'll quickly explain that. because we base this around our debate episodes, which we haven't done one in a while, and only the albums that were on them debates were then argued to be on the Alien playlist. It's such a roundabout, like convoluted list. And we never did any Roots albums. We never got around to it at the moment. So that's probably why. 9 tracks with Snoop on the list. So yeah, get rid of some. Yeah. I'm wondering if the Shiznit is the one though to get rid of. But I have one as well that I'm going to do. Probably my first one actually. So my first track, it has been bandied around this office willy-nilly. It has been thrown around as, how is this not on here? Blah, blah, blah. I listened back to this over this last few days, and I actually am ashamed I didn't back it more at that time. And it is 1994's Regulate, Warren G and Nate Dogg. This could be the sound of when people go, obviously, but why is it not already on the list if it's that obvious? Maybe it was too obvious, some people could think maybe. But I have a few ideas on why the Aliens need this song before. And I'm going to, actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do it against after this. But so for me, it is an example of how far hip hop traveled and the potential realized within this music and culture way before it is what it is now, which it has fulfilled its potential on numerous fronts: fashion, videos, obviously art, all this shit. Hip hop is what it is. Now, this might just be the biggest rap song of the 90s commercially, definitely Def Jam's biggest. So that's another thing where you think commercially, what's the hip hop that if an alien says, yeah, but what are the mums in Derby listening to in 90s? Not just you lot. Like,
aliens not asking that.
No, but they might want to know the bigger thing. We don't know what aliens think, Ray. They're in the 4th, 5th, 6th dimension, man. They could be already knowing the answers before we say them. We don't know. But I would say is one of, that's another thing I would argue, that to become popular, you need to have an element of obviously rhythm, but catchiness. I feel like catchiness has to be one of the things. And it's certainly one of the most catchiest songs in the 90s period. I think there are moments that everyone kind of sang those little bits. And at that same time as doing all of that on a commercial level and kind of boosting it to a sense where hip hop just kind of broke through, real breakthrough hit. At the same time, right, it shows utter indifference towards stick-ups, towards trying it on with women. Like, look how humans, right, cope with the tragedy and trauma of what they're talking about. It's quite a nihilistic, like, lyrics. The lyrics aren't exactly like, everything's great. That, it is kind of like the redeeming factor is getting with the women. He has to deal with maybe dying before that. And you think, shit, you're doing that, all this dark material, but you put it on lofty, summery, laid back music. And that's just another way to deal with what you've had to deal with your whole life, and turning, who is it that said that? Turn your pain to art or whatever. I can't remember. A lot of people have said that, I suppose. But if you compare it to something like Dog Food or Dog Pound's general music, theirs have done that, but it's so much more abrasive. It was a different kind of G-funk. This kind of G-funk, the Warren G-funk, was, I think, maybe even more palatable. Just more palatable for people.
Yeah, but it was offset by Nate Dogg singing as well, wasn't it? The thing with it is that I think the hesitation that comes from Nate Dogg, the singing aspect of it is a bit sing-songy, and it was a bit, kind of the same time as, the Loonies, I got 5 on it, isn't getting on this list, is it?
Oh, mate, how is that not? Oh, shit, I have not got that on my list. That's a great shout, though.
Is it?
100 songs of the 90s, Loonies is getting on here. Absolutely. Who else brings that dimension? This is what I'm talking about. You want to give the aliens an idea of different dimensions of what hip-hop was in the fucking 90s. We've got a lot on here, but we've got more to go. Absolutely. We've got some Far Side on here. Yeah, we've got Far Side.
We got the wrong Far Side.
Well, okay, another conversation to be had. I think Nate Dogg's career, I don't know if you, like, it is a soul vibe to it. Absolutely. I get that. But I think I've never heard an R&B singer sing harder lyrics. Like, his lyrics on, yes, it's singy-songy. Listen to what, his lyrics are probably harder than Warren G's, I would say. The shit he's saying is pretty crazy. Warren G's getting stuck up. This guy's coming up and going, I was going to make some bodies turn cold. Like, they didn't even fucking edit that shit. I don't even get how that's edited. But his refrain, I suppose what it is, that refrain, it kind of shows the origin of rapping. What is the origin of rapping? Singing, right? So there is this kind of middle ground, I feel. Like you can get this middle ground of when you're not singing and you're rapping. What is that? And Nate Dogg in the 90s, well, in hip-hop maybe period, probably occupies that space and did it better than anyone else. He's a genius for that, right? Like to turn a phrase and the way he makes them refrains. And if you smoke like I smoke, then you're high like every day. All that, like the marijuana thing as well. Like fucking hell, we've got Cypress on here. But I think all that, and then the video, you can easily, from that video, it was everywhere, heavy rotation. You can go into Young Guns. You can go into Above the Rim. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and obviously the Warriors reference.
No, that's Young Guns, isn't it?
No, Warriors.
Regulators.
Yeah, isn't it Warriors?
I think it's Young Guns, mate. It might be on Warriors as well, but I don't think.
Don't they say Warriors come out to play? Or am I thinking something?
Yeah, that's something else. Yeah. Warriors. That's Flavor in Your Ear remix. Puff Daddy.
Oh, fuck it is. Wait, then what's...
What?
Is that... Wait, so I'm mixing up. So that's from Young Guns? The speech at the start. He goes,
regulators, mount up. Yeah, man, Young Guns.
Oh, fuck, no, it is Young Guns. Sorry, my bad, it is. No, I've got a Warriors poster, so I was literally moving it earlier today, so I was like...
You got it mixed up. Well, and my last thing about this, and this is to talk to aliens about like why they should have this. You can talk about the Michael McDonald sample. It's ridiculous. It is. I think the remix was the first time I heard this song as well, and I loved that. Well, would you not in love anymore? That remix. It's got nothing to do with the actual song. It's like, oh, you just took in the sample. But I'm glad they did the other one. But I was actually going to say, when you actually listen to this, storytelling and use of language, two things that I'm not sure has crystallized so well in a hip-hop song. Like the storyline is kind of mad. It's a bit weird. And then it's a bit like a really amped up, gloriously amped up folktale. I was like, this is just like a story encompassing a myriad of different things that these guys have to go through every day. And it's like, even their use of language is mad. And I said this when we did the Warren G review with Luke James. It's so odd that he says, I'm a tad bit late, and it calls the women's dames. And he's using Old English, and it's like, fuck, the English language is so weird that it's transferred to this, where he's like, I'm a tad bit late. Who says tad bit late in hip hop? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, Regulate is my shout. I want to take off Pump Bump by Snoop Dogg for Regulate, because Pump Bump is absolutely great, but I don't think it does what other things do on this playlist already anyway. And we have got
there's about 10 Snoop tracks with a whole of Doggy Styles on it. Just cut it, cut them.
Carve through that. Right, let's go back to the chat before we get to raise number 2. Unless you had something else about Regulate, why you think it's shit. Is there any reason you think it's shit?
No, I don't think it's shit. I just no. It should of course be on the list. It's just I think the hesitation came from it being, a bit sing-song, but then, Montel Jordan got in here. Wow.
I know. It is a bit of a joke list anyway, isn't it?
What was going on with that?
Do you know the other thing that clocked onto my mind where I was thinking for aliens just before I came on? So I was listening to Regulate again, and he says, that brilliant thing that we always say in the playground, we all knew the breakdown for Warren G, life is rhythm and rhythm is life. That bit, rhythm is life and life is rhythm. That. And I was thinking, oh yeah, what a distillation of art and humanity for aliens to learn to. This is actually how we live, by the way. Life is rhythm and rhythm is life. And it's like, oh yeah, like there's a deeper meaning to this. I'm not trying to over explain it, but for aliens, you need to know all the aspects. Let's get to the chat before I lose everyone.
Yeah.
Jack Patulo, there's also no sugar free. I did just mention sugar free. I have got some honorable mentions that I want to do at the end of this. I have got a few, and sugar free is one of those. Steve, I think there's plenty of space to move multiple tracks and put in some artists that haven't represented very much on Ray's front. If you go with the roots, I'd say Pass the Popcorn Revisited, said Toby. Yeah, man. That is the roots. I need to, because my album title names, but there's someone that Things Fall Apart that don't get the love they need to get. But we are doing a 3-album run on the roots, and that's coming soon. It's been recorded, and it's going to go into all that as well. But I'm glad the roots are trying to get on here now. Absolutely. Raymond Ridge Your second one, mate. What have you got?
Should I speak obscurely about it again?
Please, if you could help it.
So, what I should have said at the start is, for this episode, I'm going with groups. I've got a lot of other, single rappers that need to be on here as well. There's some very big
names missing.
Exactly. But this time there's groups that are missing, and that's what I'm addressing. And so the next one is a group that what's the way of speaking about them?
That's a roundabout and lasts about 10 minutes.
It's a track from their first album, which came out in 92, if I'm remembering correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And this track was out, and it was on Yo MTV Raps the same time as Know the Ledge was on. And it's got... There's just no point in being really obscure about it, is there? So I'm trying, trying to build it up. It's
annoying the audience.
It's the Lench Mob, Gorillas in the Mist. Gorillas in the Mist. It's the beats, the whole album is ridiculous. Ice Cube's on the beats, and all across it. I mean, we just did the Lench Mob episode, and within that, I was like, holy shit, this has got to be on the list. So that's why I'm bringing it now to the list. And this is the link to that other episode.
The Patreon episode.
Yeah, this is me high-fiving the previous Ray on that episode. It's, that, I have to edit that in next time. Nice one, Ray. Yeah, okay. Anyway, dickhead. It's just the beats are fucking ridiculous on the album, and the Gorillas in the Mist, the track that the album is named after, it's just it's just a great tune. And the thing is with it, the video is the Lench Mob and Ice Cube in the forest, the same way. It's basically based on Predator.
I love it.
Predator.
I love it.
Aliens coming to the planet, and to be like the one thing that it's like to have Gorillas in the Mist on this list is like a subtle it's like a subtle warning. It's like that the aliens be like, oh yeah, we're enjoying hip hop. Oh, what's this? What Predator? What's this? And just to know that a more powerful alien has come to the planet, and has fucking blown away a couple of platoons. But ultimately, what the fucking lesson here is, if you fuck with us, Arnold Schwarzenegger's going to get you. That's it. That's it. It's a valuable lesson that needs to be told.
And I love that. And I think just don't...
Top 5 movie.
Also, the aliens... Oh, okay. That is big. Top 5 movie. It is fucking great, though. I mean, they'll know not to fuck with the mud, if anything. They'll be like, they have mud. And that also is a key element for the aliens, I feel, to know. Although you might be giving away too much for that video. I'm not sure. Although we're going into the realms of the weeds now, I feel. I love Gorillas in the Mist, and I love the album. I think there might be other tracks I might want to put on here instead of Gorillas in the Mist, only because they are a bit more...
From the album?
Yeah.
No,
Freedom
you're
got
wrong.
an AK.
You're wrong. Gorillas in the Mist Gorillas in the Mist is the best track on the album, and it's the most appropriate for the reasons I've already said. Why would you think otherwise?
I know how you look confused that I can't believe he's saying this, but I love the intro and outro to that. Freedom got an AK. Who are you going to shoot with that? Just give me some tracks from here. People need to be reminded. Fuck You and Your Heroes. Lost in the System. Great track. Ain't Got No Class with Cypress with the Be Real. Book the Devil. Lord Have Mercy. Ooh, mate, that is a lot of good. Oh, Lord of Mercy.
Yeah, but Lord of Mercy's not got JD on it, and JD's the strongest rapper in the Lench Mob. You're incorrect. Okay. It's Gorillas in the Mist.
No, but I'm just thinking as well, what you do get is the whole Ice Cube element, which is we probably haven't got enough of on this playlist.
Exactly. And that's the other element to it, is that including Gorillas in the Mist sneaks Ice Cube in the back door He's on the beats
and volume 10,
and he's in there. But because and I think we will, and the same as what Steve said as well, is that we got too many repeat tracks from the same people. We got to cull the list.
Yeah.
But in doing that, we need to sneak people back in, but that we need more of. And I think there are going to be. In fact, that's going to be. I'll reference that when I get onto my next one. But
okay. But I understand. I like the tactic, but always remember that the higher goal here is to define hip hop to aliens. So as long as Ice Cube can do that on Gorillas in the Mist, I think Gorillas in the Mist, I don't know if it's got because Gorillas in the Mist to me, they are punk rock, like anarchist, like racist anarchists in a weird way, right? And I think that is something that actually isn't shown on Gorillas in the Mist, the song, as much as their other stuff. But then does it matter if Gorillas in the Mist is the gateway that gets them to them other songs? All these things need to be answered, and hopefully in the Patreon poll we can get to the bottom of it. But I'm glad that the Lench Mob are on, like, at least in the conversation, because I think this is a list that we're making and not someone else, and that's why I'm bringing the coup on. A few weeks ago I brought the coup on because that needs to be shown. The dimensions of hip hop in the 90s need to be shown. We can't just put 100 boom bap, 100 G-funk, 100 southern rap, whatever. Well, they need to have some distinct variety to them, in my eyes. So let's quickly go back to the comments before I drop my second. Oh, hold on. What are you taking off for this again? The Lench Mob? What is he taking off?
I was going to say Beware. Big pun.
Mate, come here. Let me give you a hug. Come, seriously, come here.
Big pun. There's like, I could have gone just all Snoop tunes to get rid of because there's too many of his on there. And people we'd already laid into Exhibit on the previous episode too much, so I just thought I'd give Exhibit a break. And
so let me tell you my little thing. This is why I wanted to give you a hug, because I feel your pain, mate. Because you know why? I was going to bring off the books. This week. I thought, I've been trying to get it on all this time. Why am I not putting this on? Come on, let's get it on. I think it distills the fun element of hip hop better than most tracks. But I was thinking there's too much big pun. So which big pun am I taking off? So I've been listening to a lot of big pun, and it was between Beware and Boomerang for me.
Yeah.
And Beware just sounds that tad bit more I'm zoning out by third verse. Whereas Boomerang does still keep me engaged. I'm not sure if it's the beat. I'm not sure if it's his wordplay. But that's where I was literally yesterday. Boomerang versus Beware. People out there, let me know which one you think. But then I was like, which one am I taking off the books? So I kind of am with you with Beware. And I probably think I need to revise the list. But I think we've got quite a lot of West Coast. We've got quite a lot of East Coast. But I'm not sure how it's like. Is it fair? Is it one of too much of the other? I'm not sure.
Well, but the thing is, so Twins is going to be the track that stays on, and then if off,
100%,
if a Beatnuts tune has to be on, it's out of Watch Out Now and off the books.
Mate, why are you hurting me so much?
So
off the books got pun on it.
So off the books has pun in it. So it's that's people sliding in the back door kind of thing.
Okay,
like it's the Beatnuts and pun. Hey, so that
Yeah. I see you. I see what you're doing, you sneaky little fuck. I see you. Right. Let's go to the comments then before on my next one. What have we got here? Jack Patullo. If you want to show the aliens different variations of hip hop, I would give them Clear Blue Skies over I Got 5 on it. I need to Clear Blue Skies again. I'll be honest, I haven't heard that for a while. But say you do it over I Got 5 on it. That's big. Gorillas in the Mist bangs so hard. It has to be on, Jack. I'm glad you're there with me. And Toby, yes. If you end up with one song per artist, it would have to be Gorillas in the Mist. Okay. Beatnuts should be on the list somewhere, says Steve. Absolutely with you. Twins has to stay on because it ticks pun and Fat Joe, says Jack. Again, sneaking in there.
Yeah.
I like where we're going. I'm wondering if it's the benefit to the aliens or to us. That's my only worry right now. But who cares? Because aliens don't exist and this doesn't matter. So, next one. One.
Don't they?
Right. Of course they exist, man. Come on. Of course they exist. Right. Let's do this. My next one. A crew massively underrepresented on this list. Needs to definitely be on in some form or way or other because their sound, if anything, the hip-hop sound of the 90s wasn't just what, you you think you know. If you dig a little bit deeper into what was happening in the South, you get stuff like UGK, Murder. We put that on there. Kind of probably quite well known. There's another well-known group. I'm going Goodie Mob, and I'm going From Soul Food, Cell Therapy, 1995. Right, this track put my axis shifted when I was a kid. When I heard this, because I'd never heard anything like it before. I hadn't heard 3-6 Mafia. I did Outcast, but that wasn't this. That was very different. And this was like, who the fuck are these? It was a bit of a wake up, and Soul Food became one of my favorite albums generally. I do want to get it on the. Can we petition Billy Woods, please? Because Billy Woods supposed to come on the program, on the show, and do Soul Food with me, and hopefully it happens one day. But Cell Therapy is the track I'm picking because, first of all, sonically, it is the DNA of it is in the stuff I love now. So there is a very apt like leaping from 95 to 2022. There's a definite, that Sonic's is still around. Oh, that feel of a song. If you listen to any Conway, you get an idea of what Goodie Mob's sound was on Cell Therapy, apart from the sheer abundance of paranoia. And it's huge in hip hop, absolutely. But if you look at this track, it is all it is even the who's looking at peeking in my window, nobody now. That whole thing actually can show an alien. If you look at how human species can get so paranoid over shit, what are the conditions behind the mistrust, the injustice that kind of erupts from them societies kind of across the globe, not just in Western society, everywhere. There's a mistrust of power. There's a mistrust of like people you live with. And it being so palpable in this song through every verse, it encompasses all these conspiracy theories that if you go on any social network now that talks about Goodie Mob, I've seen numerous people say, oh, Cell Therapy's coming true then. Cell Therapy's, they are talking about tracking, surveillance, all that other shit, like, so many deep things in this. If you listen to this, it does go into like lots of political shit as well. But like, I think all of that, you can't forget that beat, because that beat, right? I was trying to describe it. And I said it's murderous, but not in the sense that you want to kill someone when you've heard it, but like this is the soundtrack to the act of killing. That's the only way I can get to it. Because how is hip hop using two elements, a piano key, just the keys, and what sounds like frogs? That's all he's using, just two of those things. And look at what hip hop can achieve musically with just two elements. And it's a completely new direction from other Dungeon Family organized noise stuff. And also, I would say it foreshadows the triplet flow. There's a triplet flow on this as well, which a lot of Migos on that are doing it as well. So you can actually look at what the future of hip hop and that as well. And this is what I want to put out to the crew, actually. It is one of the best rap debut singles ever. I just started thinking about, this is a debut single. What the fuck? How the fuck did they just come out and this is how they came out? So I was thinking other top singles, hip hop singles, what are they? And does this get up there? So people on a sidestep, what are the best singles? I've got a few here. Ray, have you got any few best 90s rap singles that you think are the best debuts? Like,
oh, debuts?
Best debut singles. Yeah, best debut singles, yeah. I Protect Your Neck, straight away. Oh, what's his name? Kanye West, Through the Wire. Snoop, you've said about Snoop. Right, that's his first single.
Yeah, wasn't that Nothing But G Thing was his first thing he was on, wasn't it?
Nah, that's Dre. That's on Chronic, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's when Snoop was introduced, though, wasn't it? So it's kind of unfair.
I would say his solo single. I think that's.
So it's just what's my name, isn't it? Wasn't it? Lupe
Fiasco, Kick Push. There's another one. DMX, Get At Me Dog. Fucking hell, come on. Who Got the Props? That's another one. Black Moon, Who Got the Props was one that I think might need to get on this list, mate. Generally, I think it might need to go on this list. So yeah, people out there, what do you think are the best debut rap 90s singles? Just as a side thing. But yeah, Cell Therapy. That's my shout for Cell Therapy. I think it should go on ahead of. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. We've got all these names. I think there's two. It's either Jay-Z's Can't Knock the Hustle, because we've got other Jay-Z's on here.
Yeah.
And I feel like they do a better job.
Yeah. They do.
Or It's All Good DMX, because of all the DMX tracks, I'm not sure It's All Good is the one that I would put on.
It's one of my favorites,
go with,
but it's not the most DMX. Maybe it is as well, but it's not the DMX you want to present to aliens. Is it?
Well,
the DMX you want to present to aliens has got to be that danger element, not the
yeah. You can't have everything's all good. Oh, this guy's really cheerful. Oh God, I wonder what the rest of his album's like. Holy fucking shit, he's fucking a corpse.
There's fucking a corpse, and It's All Good is just fuck all day, fuck all night, isn't it? So it's
just hopefully not corpses. But okay, so there we go. It's All Good versus Cell Therapy. Ray, Goodie Mob, Cell Therapy, thoughts?
Don't like it. Don't think it should be on. That's it, really. No, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. No.
Dun, 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 dun. No?
No.
Dun,
it
dun.
didn't move me back then, and doesn't now. No offense.
Oh my days. Okay.
They always do this thing. I make a decision. I'm like, I don't know why he's chosen that. And then you speak and do your speech, and I'm like, holy shit. So I have to plug in the headphones and be like, fucking hell, let me give this track another fucking listen. No, still don't like it.
Then you realise.
No.
Then you realise, See, that's what I think. At least you give me a chance. Other people, you don't. At least I get a little chance. Like, maybe oh no, he's not. No. Okay, well, there we go. That's going to be up for the vote anyway. People, tell me what you think to Goodie Mob and Cell Therapy, please. I want to find some of those fans in our audience. Let's see what the people are saying before we jump to Ray's next one. Your last one, I think, Ray. Look at this, we're flying today, even though it's 50 minutes in. So, Twins on the list. Yep. Toby Nicholson. Oh, mate, get the beat nuts on. We need to pull an all-nighter to sort this out. Yeah. Again, you drill into that little library of the beat nuts. It's not just their singles. They have got they've got a big catalogue. Rapper's Delight, Jack Patullo, not 90s, but one hell of a debut single. Fuck. The debut single, isn't it really? It really is, yeah. Good shout. Steve Piper, I think I suggested Black Moon last time. Boot Camp Click, criminally underrepresented. Absolutely right. He is absolutely right. And who got the props is on my honourable mentions. We're going to get to that at the end. It is, and I have an argument for it ready. I'm not sure it's this episode, but yeah, no, you're right. Boot Camp need a bit of love. And Jack Patullo, Brooklyn fucking Zoo. I did put an ODB on last time, but Brooklyn Zoo is such a fucking good single. That was his first? Fuck me, unbelievable. So Ray, your last one, mate. What have you got and why?
So again, like I said, it's a group. It's a group that just established themselves as. They've always been great, but they redefined that last year when they were in a versus battle where they obliterated someone else, and Jadakiss came out and absolutely destroyed the whole. I don't even remember who it was against. Don't even remember them. And also, whoever it was against, they ain't getting on the fucking list at all. I know that much.
Dipset. Yeah.
They're
the naughties.
Yeah, they're locks. And it's money, power, respect.
Okay.
Money, power, respect is a lesson that aliens, this ultimate is, values in hip hop and probably life as well. There's, the instructions at the start that first you get the money, then you get the motherfucking power. And after you get the fucking power, motherfuckers will respect you. Like Lil' Kim explains that to everyone at the start. Then she explains it to you over and over again in the chorus. And if that wasn't enough, DMX with a little sneak attack at the end as well. Just jumps in at the end he's
great though. He's great on it. I fucking love that. And Lil' Kim needs a fucking track on here.
Yeah.
Lil' Kim needs a track on here. There needs to be a hardcore track.
Big Mama thing, yeah.
Fuck,
that's the one. Big Mama
I keep thinking we're doing quite well with this list, and I keep thinking, no, we're not. We're really not.
Yeah, hardcore. That album has some of the most incredible beats of all time.
Yeah. It's one of them that people need to talk about more.
It's how she paid for all the surgery, and that's why she looks how she looks now, doesn't she?
I'm sure she had other singles afterwards. Didn't
Well,
she?
no, I just who knows, but she just looks very different now.
No,
And you know,
put your lighters up, mate.
obviously, all the best to her. Obviously, there's no judgment in that.
Oh no, absolutely. Get all the money right now, man. Get on them Bad Boy reunion tours. Absolutely.
No, not the money. The surgery. Never mind the money. I was talking about the surgery. I'm not.
Oh,
we're not. Because she looks a little different. You know,
she looks quite different.
That's her new name. Little different. Anyway, all right.
That's out of order.
It is out of order. Stop it. We're not talking about.
Yeah.
We're not talking about rappers' looks, regardless of.
Exactly.
Gender.
It's the music.
Yeah.
And she could rap. She had some fucking. All About Benjamins.
Yeah, fucking
All
destroyed
About
it.
Benjamins might be one though. You know, you say Money, Power, and Pest. I think All About Benjamins kind of does the same thing, but you get a Biggie verse on there.
We already got Biggie verses. We got too much Biggie on here already.
And you got Locks.
Yeah.
You can never have too much Biggie.
Yeah, you can. We're only
50,
allowing one track from each person, okay?
No,
We're
but
not.
you can't have too much Biggie generally. Like, he turned 50, man. Respect. He turned 50. He was going to be 50, mate. See the Empire State Building?
Look, he's represented on this list as well.
Oh.
We could talk. We could talk.
Biggie,
we could talk all night about the relevance and importance of Biggie. He deserves a place in the list, but so does 99 other people.
King of the list.
So
all I'm saying is there's not many rappers that when someone says top 5, there's only a few that I'll reel off straight away, and he's one of them. So let's not fuck, yeah?
Yeah. He's not in mine.
Right.
He's not in mine.
Well, I don't even know where to go with that. What are you taking? Right, Money, Power, Respect. I enjoy it. What are you taking off?
Money, Power, Respect. I'm taking off. Why is Excursions even on here?
Sorry, what?
Excursions, yeah.
Why is Excursions on here?
Yeah, why is Excursions on here and Electric Relaxation is not?
Electric Relaxation is.
No, it isn't.
You bought Midnight Marauders. How's Electric Relaxation not on here?
It's not. I checked the list. It's not here.
Oh, that's a clerical error, because I remember you putting that on the
Excursions is there
when we did the episode.
Yeah, we had an argument about
one
it.
Tribe.
Yeah, no.
Oh well, no. Electric Relaxation needs to be on as well as Excursions.
No, Excursions Excursions isn't staying on there.
Incredible.
It's not anywhere near Electric Relaxation. You're talking nonsense. It's not about
Electric Relaxation. You're not doing them to get off. Nominate next time Electric Relaxation for Excursions. You're trying to take Excursions off for all about Money, Power, Respect.
No. 55 Electric Relaxation is on there. So yeah, Excursions can go. Bye Excursions. See ya. Nice one. Have an excursion.
That's fucking no. Just the first verse on that shows
irrelevant.
The depth of human history compared to Money, Power, Respect. Things all go in fucking cycles. Aliens need to know this shit when they turn up here. Do they? Yeah, they do. What? Just happen again. 10 years. It'll come back on you. They need to know, man. They need to know. This is, man. Okay. Well, there we go. I've got amped finally an hour in. But okay, that's the vote that hopefully we're going to put out there. My last one, pretty simple one, mainly to Ryle Ray, and to try to stick to this kind of, trying to prune it a little bit for just quality control. And this one, I wanted to just kind of see what other people think, if anything.
It's a time waste is what it is.
I love Cypress Hill. Absolutely. We have them already on the list, and great shouts. You have got Insane in the Brain on there, which is one of the best rap singles. Absolutely. Is it like How I Could Just Kill a Man? Is there no Latin Lingo is their debut single? So okay, this isn't going to there, but I'm putting How I Could Just Kill a Man above Insane in the Brain. Fuck me, how tired am I? But this track, man, like, it's unreal. It's not on here. It's actually unreal that we have mugs. We don't have this mugs. The fucking breakout mugs. We need this shit on here. It sees behind violence. It's so obvious. It's all out there for you. It doesn't take hard to read, but a real insight in why you need to kill someone might be what the aliens might want to know a little bit more about the humans. Okay, this is hip hop. I get this. What's he talking about? Oh, right. Self-defense turns into offense. Okay, things like that. Very simple. It's not like he's not convoluting it in rappity rap, but he's making it his own. And we've already got Cypress on here, so we know that incredible dimension.
I'm not paying attention to ever using the phrase rappity rap because it's nonsense. Rappity rap is people
Okay.
using language correctly and
rap,
making
just rhyming.
Yeah.
How's this? Just rhyming. If you're just rhyming and you're not saying anything else, that's what I'm saying. He's not just rhyming. He's saying stuff whilst rhyming. That's what I'm trying to say. The rapture rap thing, if you get offended, I'm sorry. I've just concluded
it's nonsense. Rapture rap is a nonsense term. I think it was coined by Jambo, and it's just. Well, I'm not going to talk about Jambo when he's not here. But it makes it sound stupid because rapture rap is intelligent rap where people are using language to the. It's just nonsense.
I get that. No. Absolutely. No, I I love all that as well. This way they do it though, their identity, I would say, Insane in the Brain as well, actually, to be fair, that is that. But this is what they're more about, like the gangster shit. The gangster shit, the way they've lived. Latin lingo also, but Latino rap.
Yeah, but I think in terms of gangsterism and people living that gangster life, you don't go to, I mean, I know Cypress Hill do have it, but you don't go to Cypress Hill for that. You go to Cypress Hill. Hits from the Bong is probably the most appropriate one to keep on here, actually, isn't it?
I mean,
because it's, come on. It's,
that's apt. That's apt. But I would say, I think that's all Cypress were to me.
Oh, man.
I didn't really
Hits from the Bong. Hits from the Bong. Actually pretty.
Hits from the Bong is their best song. Absolutely. Yeah. It's one of it's my top 10.
It's already on here.
It's already on. Top 10 song for me. But what I'm saying about how it can just kill a man, it isn't. I think that's what Cypress were to me. Anti-police, drug war, but mainly, fuck me, we're gonna kill you. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, there are moments of that on these albums where I'm like, fuck, like these guys. And I think that kind of idea for someone who's like, me, who's not on that fucking level, it's just kind of an eye-opener. And I think it's deeper than what you would naturally imagine it to be, and to just crystallize it in 3 minutes of this insane guitar riff, which is beyond rewindable, because it's obvious I'm going to rewind that now. That horn breakdown, the fucking the way the bass shots like that through it. He's just Muggs as well. I know we've got Muggs on here already, but I think that lineage is just, incredible. And I was watching the music video again, and I love the music video. It's got Cube, it's got Q-Tip, they're in New York, they're in Times Square. Looks hard, but what they do on that, they did the backwards thing way before Farside and Spike Jonze in that video. They're actually doing it, that they're doing those bits. So you thought, oh shit, like there is a little window of, that's where it's, and then obviously they took that video.
So we justified taking Drop Off and putting Passing Me By.
No, we can't.
No, Running.
I'm not taking Drop Off. I can't take Drop Off, man. I can't.
No, well, like you say, we'll put it to a vote. And next time.
Yeah, well, we will.
Yeah.
We will. Well, this is going against Insane in the Brain. There you go. That's my 3. You've had your say, Ray. Let's see what the other people say. No one else has said anything in the chat. I think they all agree with me, I think. But can I get some honorable mentions off my chest? Because these are going to pop up again, I'm sure, in a future episode. But I need to quickly say them because people can, maybe, I don't know. One, Gangstar are massively underrepresented. I know we've got mass appeal. I had Code of the Streets, The Meaning of the Name, The Question Remains, Tons of Guns, Moment of Truth, Dwick, You Know My Steeds, Soliloquy of Chaos, Take It Personal, and Who's Going to Take the Weight. Those 10, right, I've just been playing over and over again. I just gave up, mate. I was like, what's the point of me even trying to argue any of these? So I've left that to the side because it took up way too much emotion and brain power for me. Who Got the Props? Black Moon. DJ Evil D with that mix is unbelievable. Unapologetically underground, and I love it for it. Also precursor to Woo and Mobb Deep. I think that track, it really is if you listen to that. And Sugar Free, I had 2 here. Tiptoe, the reprise, just because DJ Quick's audacity on that track. And I Want to Go Home, the Country Jail song, because you can do his singles, but that song, it is hip-hop's version of Folsom Prison Blues. I would say it's even probably better than Johnny Cash's Folsom Prison Blues. But there you go. Those are my little honorable mentions. Ray, did you have anything? Do you have any others that you wanted to throw in the mix? What do you think to those? Or is there something else on your mind that you want to get rid of?
I don't know if those ones are going to be, when it comes down to it, and this is going to be, obviously, this is going to take a long time to really sort out. And I don't think we ever will. I'm slowly coming to accept that.
This is all meaningless. You spent an hour with these people in the chat for nothing.
But yeah, some of those suggestions you were like, well, I think mass appeal is the one. I think mass appeal is the one. I mean, there's an argument for all those different those mentions, but
mass appeal is the one. If we were doing one, I didn't think about the one thing, but yeah.
And I don't know. Yeah, I got to spend some more time with Sugar Free. I don't it passed me by at the time.
Free.
But honourable mention. Well, it's not really honourable mention, but it's going to be coming to the. Well, it's going to be coming to the next episode, so maybe I shouldn't honourable mention it because.
Well, those might be coming as well. The ones I've brought up. So I don't know if there's any.
Well, I'll just say, like putting together this list, the selection that I'm bringing the next time is hard as hell.
I'm here for LL. I'm sorry if I've spoiled that for anyone.
Mama said "Knock You Out" is the tune. Anyway, not.
Yeah, I mean that probably has to be on here, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it's ludicrous. It's not on here.
Yeah, I think.
And plus, you get your one thing per thing because there's no other LL track you're going to put on here ahead of that in the night.
Yeah, I mean, what other tune does? I mean, after
and I know you love Phenomenal.
After that, everything. Yeah, this just the ladies' tunes, really, isn't it? But that's a different list.
I shot you remix. Behave.
No, it's not. Come on. Not on the same level as Mama Said Knock You Out, is it?
It's not just no, what I'm saying is he didn't just do ladies tunes, did he? He did fucking Mobb Deep fucking Prodigy tracks as well. He didn't just do, and obviously 4 3 2 1 all that shit. He was doing ladies tracks.
Yeah,
well,
but he was, he was,
his thing.
Rich LL.
Shall I tell you what?
Rich. Yeah, been to the gym LL.
Walking with a Panther LL.
Yeah, he wasn't
that
guy.
Well, hold on then. I also think there's another little worry of mine before we cap off this episode. I don't think we've nailed the Jay-Z problem. There's a Jay-Z problem on this list. I don't think we've got the true representation of what Jay-Z is and became. Because let's be honest, in the 90s, if you're looking at who is the biggest rapper since the 90s, from the 90s, Jay-Z is probably that guy, right? It's a bit weird on this list that we haven't got that. Just to say, fuck, this is the guy that then went on to rule hip hop in the next 10 years. We have Jay-Z on here. I'm not sure it's the right Jay-Z. And I love The Evils and I love Dead Presidents.
No, I think Reasonable Doubt Jay-Z is the Jay-Z.
I don't know, mate. I think Volume 3 might have a bit more of the Jay-Z that the Jay-Z became. Hard Knock Life, all that stuff, But this is a conversation for another episode. I want to say, if anyone else has got any more lyrics, any more things to say on this in the chat, let's have a look. Jack Patillo, Above the Clouds gives you Gangstar and Deck. I like the way you're thinking, Jack. We do need more Deck, especially if we only have one. We actually only have one Woo track. What moron would think that's possible for 36 Chambers? It's Protect Your Neck, by the way. Osman, yo, a bit late. Oh, we just about to log off at all, Osman. But nice to see you again, man. Jack Lucchini, Lyrics to Go. Ju, I have it on my shortlist. Yes, Jurassic 5. When I'm on the mic, all need to be shortlisted. Ray's right, though. This is an impossible list. It's kind of like we don't know why we're even doing this, but hey, we're here now. So is Q-Tip's Let's Ride on the list? If not, should it be? Oh, this is going to verge onto then Q-Tip solo. He could do it. Is it the Q-Tip song you'd put on there? I don't know.
Because if people are represented in a group tune, I think the only way people get on a second track is by being, like the DMX on the Money, Power, Respect, just jump on, sneak in at the back.
Maybe. What about Steve here? List is missing some Dell, bro. Just literally addressing you right now, Steve. I have tried so hard and I haven't got my argument ready yet. But trust me, I am bringing something from No Need from Alarm onto this. Has to be on here. DITC, good shout. We've got Buckwild, Time's Up, OC. We've got that on there. What else do we need off of Fat Joe, I suppose? Well, yeah, fuck. Actually, no, yeah. Okay, that's a good shout. Called You Rap absolutely needs to be on here. 100%.
Oh, man.
That's a big glaring error. Master Ace.
No, it's not error. It's work in progress. It's work in progress.
Yeah, it's work in progress. But Master Ace, didn't I bring something from Slaughterhouse and we didn't get it on? But I'm here. I'm absolutely here to bring some Master Ace. Toby, it's so hard. Got to be brutal with what gets cut. I don't know if I can be though.
Yeah, just one.
I want to be Toby. But
one tune each, and Cam's wasting time putting Cypress Hill against Cypress Hill. That's just no progress at all. Whoever wins that, we're still stuck at the same spot.
Yeah, but I didn't know about the one. I didn't think about the one thing, did I? I wasn't thinking about the one artist thing. That is a bit of a nonsense thing, to be fair. We don't need any more time. So no, it's like a chess move. It's just stalemate. It's, no, never gonna. It's just not. It's just inertia. Right. Okay. Well. Either way, we'll get around to this, won't we? There are other topics, though, I do want to bring up for the next 808 Chambers. A few more of the mailbag shits I would like a bit more. If people have got any great stories that rappers have had dreams about, any fucking football references in hip-hop that you love, where's the weirdest place you've met a rapper, all that shit, crate808@gmail.com. Hit us up. Thank you, people in the chat, for jumping on with us and being part of this. It's been great. Osman is the one artist for the list, a codified rule now. Not yet, but it probably
yes, it is. Like Cam's just not accepting reality. Like no,
but then it's more
he literally just suggested another 17 Gangstar tracks. We've already got the one Gangstar track.
This is what
just
I'm saying,
nonsense.
Literally wasted my Thursday. But it wasn't actually. I was listening to Gangstar all day. It's not a waste, is it? It was brilliant. But great day actually. Thinking about that. But yeah, well. We're going to catch you guys on the flip side. We're going to bring more of this next month. Get on, mate. Thank you to everyone, by the way, for the support. It's been absolutely amazing. Such like consistent support.
Yeah, so cheers for jumping on.
Everyone, man. Yeah, and as well as this, obviously, as well, but just generally online. Like, thank you. The Kendrick review, getting loads of people like feeding back on that, and it means a lot, man. It means a lot that our work's paying off.
Still haven't listened to it.
You still haven't listened to Kendrick. 3 album runs are back soon. I have been on a holiday, unfortunately, and I'm going again to the Champions League final this week. So I'm not going to be around again for another week because I'm away. But when I am back, we're going LL Cool J, The Roots, DJ Quick. It's going to be bing, bang, bosh, 3 album runs right down your throat. Hopefully you enjoy it. And I shall catch you on the flip side. People in the list. Free Music Empire. Love my Crate 808 hat and shirt. Oh, big up this guy, Dan O over there. Boom. See, thank you so much for copying that. Crate808.com for all the merchandise. Thank you. Little link. Ray,
that's quality.
What's the last great piece of music you heard? Could be old, could be new. I forgot to ask you. What have you got?
Oh, mate, they've updated the Release Radar playlist, and now it's lost off there. I can't remember it. It was it's one of the new Method Man. There's a new Method Man album. It's got some ridiculous beats on it, and it's got the it's just got some. I can't remember the name of it. It's the first track on the album. The first track and Meth's first verse on it is just like this fucking reliable Meth top 5.
Mate, he's always reliable. That's what he is. Okay, Meth, good. I've got Kendrick because it's Kendrick and everyone knows about what I've been talking about on the review. Go check that. It's on our feed. N95. I just listened to that again recently this morning and it's just fucking incredible again. But yes, thank you everyone for jumping on. Osman, peace out, man. Toby, peace out. Steve Piper, take it easy. Free music. That Meth album is good. Meth Lab Free. It is good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Toby, Jack, everyone on here, man. Thank you for joining us, and we shall catch you soon. Ray,
see you later.
Peace.
Take it easy. Peace.
Peace.